Commander ZYXTH examined the primitive bipeds through the reinforced viewing port of his slaver vessel, the Crimson Harvest. The creatures huddled together in the cargo hold, their pale skin marked with strange geometric tattoos and scars. They wore crude fabric coverings and carried rudimentary metal tools, exactly the type of undeveloped species that fetched premium prices in the galactic slave markets. "Excellent specimens," hissed his second-in-command, Veltar, mandibles clicking with satisfaction. "The collectors on Zirion Prime will pay handsomely for these primitives. Look how docile they are." The 12 captured beings sat quietly, occasionally exchanging glances but making no attempt to escape their energy-dampened containment field. Their behavior confirmed what the initial scans had suggested. A barely sentient species from the outer rim, perfect for manual labor in the crystal mines. "Begin preparation for hyperjump to the trading station," ZYXTH ordered, his 4 eyes gleaming with avarice. "These humans, as their primitive language calls them, will make us rich." But something nagged at the commander's tactical mind. During the capture on the small planet they called Earth, these beings had surrendered too easily. No primitive species gave up without a fight, yet these humans had simply raised their appendages and allowed themselves to be taken. Even more puzzling, their crude tools had been arranged in suspiciously precise patterns around their camp. As the ship entered hyperspace, ZYXTH dismissed his concerns. The scans had been clear. No advanced technology, no energy weapons, no signs of interstellar civilization. Just another backwater world ripe for harvesting. It was during the 3rd sleep cycle that everything changed. The ship's alarms shrieked as emergency lights bathed the corridors in crimson. ZYXTH's communication device crackled with panicked reports from his crew. "Commander, the primitives. They've escaped." "Impossible," ZYXTH roared, his exoskeleton bristling. "The containment field is impenetrable." But as he rushed toward the cargo hold, he found empty cells and his security team unconscious on the deck. The humans had vanished like ghosts. The first sign of their true nature came when Corporal Jenkins materialized behind ZYXTH, having somehow bypassed 3 security checkpoints and 2 blast doors. The primitive pressed something cold and metallic against the alien commander's carapace. "Evening, bug boy," Jenkins whispered in perfect galactic standard. "Bet you're wondering how a bunch of dumb primates learned your language." Before ZYXTH could respond, his ship's lights went out. In the darkness, the screams of his crew echoed through the corridors as the 12 humans, revealed now as Earth's most elite Special Forces operatives, moved with deadly precision. Colonel Sarah Martinez, the mission leader who had posed as their tribal chieftain, established communication with Earth Command using equipment that definitely hadn't shown up on alien scans. The crude tools had been carefully disguised military hardware, their primitive behavior a carefully orchestrated deception. "Phase 1 complete," she reported. "We've secured the vessel and gathered intelligence on their slaving operations." Lieutenant Thompson dragged the terrified Veltar past ZYXTH. "You know what's funny?" Thompson remarked casually. "You thought we were primitives because we don't have faster-than-light travel yet. But you never considered that maybe we just focused our evolution differently." As dawn broke across the ship's main viewport, the aliens found themselves in their own containment cells, watching helplessly as the humans studied their technology with frightening competence. The beings they had dismissed as backward savages were dissecting their hyperdrive systems with surgical precision. "The thing about humans," Colonel Martinez explained to the captive slavers, "is that we've spent thousands of years perfecting the art of war. While you were building pretty ships, we were learning to kill efficiently in any environment against any enemy." She smiled, and the expression somehow made her appear far more terrifying than any alien predator. "Welcome to Earth's first diplomatic contact with your species. We're going to have a very long conversation about your slaving operations, and then we're going to pay some visits to your friends." Commander ZYXTH realized with dawning horror that they hadn't captured primitives at all. They had walked into a trap set by apex predators who had been studying them from the moment their ship entered Earth's system. The hunters had become the hunted, and humanity was just getting started.